What if the sun disappeared right now? Close your eyes for a second. Feel the warmth on your skin, the light around you, the comfortable temperature of the air. Now imagine, in a single heartbeat, it's all gone. No warning, no countdown, no explosion, just silence and darkness. What would happen to you, to Earth, to everything you've ever known? The answer is more terrifying and more fascinating than you can possibly imagine. This is Curious Physics, and today we're turning off the sun. Here's the first thing that will shock you. You wouldn't even know it happened, not for 8 whole minutes. Because right now, as you watch this video, the sunlight hitting your eyes left the sun 8 minutes and 20 seconds ago. It has been racing through the vacuum of space at 300,000 kilometers per second just to reach you. So if the sun vanished this very second, its last light would still be traveling toward us. And for 8 minutes and 20 seconds, everything would look completely normal. The sky would be blue, the sun would be visible, birds would be singing, but it would all be a ghost. An image of something that no longer exists. And then, minute 8 arrives. The last ray of sunlight touches Earth's surface, and the sky goes dark. Not like nighttime dark, not like a cloudy day dark. Completely, totally, instantly dark. In the middle of the day. But here's where it gets even stranger. What about gravity? The sun doesn't just give us light. It holds us. Right now, its gravitational pull is the only reason Earth is orbiting in a stable, life-giving path and not flying off into the cold emptiness of space. So the moment the sun disappears, does Earth immediately drift away? Here's the mind-bending part. According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, gravity doesn't travel instantly. It moves at the speed of light. Which means, for those same 8 minutes, Earth keeps orbiting a star that no longer exists, completely unaware, completely normal. And then, at the exact same moment the sky goes dark, Earth loses its gravitational anchor and begins drifting through space at 18 miles per second, a lonely, frozen rock with nowhere to go. Now the real nightmare begins. Within seconds, the moon goes dark. No sun means no light to reflect. The night sky loses its brightest companion. Within hours, temperatures begin their deadly fall. Within 1 week, Earth's average temperature drops to 0 degrees Celsius, freezing point. By the end of the first year, minus 100 degrees Celsius, and eventually, it stabilizes at minus 240 degrees Celsius. The oceans freeze solid. The atmosphere itself begins to freeze and snow down to the surface. Earth becomes a silent, frozen tomb. But what about life? Without sunlight, plants lose the ability to photosynthesize. Small plants die within days. Even massive ancient trees, with their slow metabolism, survive only a few decades at most. And as plants disappear, so does everything that depends on them. The food chain collapses from the bottom up. Animals die, scavengers follow, and eventually, even they freeze. The surface of Earth becomes silent. But deep beneath the frozen ocean surface, something remarkable happens. Life continues. Around hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor, cracks in the Earth's crust that release heat from the planet's molten core, strange, extraordinary creatures carry on as if nothing happened. They never needed the sun, not for a single moment of their existence. These creatures, thriving in total darkness, fed by the heat of the Earth itself, could survive for billions of years, long after the last human breath, long after the last frozen tree crumbles, long after Earth becomes nothing more than a dark, silent rock, drifting alone through the infinite black of interstellar space. If Earth survives its journey without crashing into another planet or getting pulled into a black hole, scientists estimate it would take approximately 43,000 years before encountering another star. 43,000 years of darkness, 43,000 years of silence. And the rest of the universe? It wouldn't even notice. Our Sun is just one of 400 billion stars in the Milky Way alone. To the cosmos, we are barely a flicker. The Sun is not just a ball of fire in the sky. It is the reason the oceans are liquid, the reason plants grow, the reason you are alive right now, watching this video, breathing this air. We don't just orbit the Sun, we depend on it for absolutely everything. And now you know exactly what happens when it's gone. If this left your mind spinning, hit subscribe. Because on Curious Physics, we ask the questions that keep you up at night and answer them with real science. Next up, what would happen if Earth stopped spinning? Trust me, you're not ready for that one.